While many have started the year enthusiastically, it hasn't gone well for the aviation industry, especially in Asia, given the ongoing coronavirus outbreak, which has derailed the plans of many of Asia's airlines. While China has borne the brunt of the effects of the outbreak, South Korea has also been hit hard by the outbreak with the second most cases of the infections outside of China. And as expected, its economy is taking a hit, especially the aviation industry. And one of those airlines that has been looking to recover from a difficult 2019 has been Asiana, which in various reports has enacted what it calls emergency business management. Asiana is not alone in its struggles amid the ongoing coronavirus outbreak, which has cut into travel demand, especially to the big market of China. The major South Korean carriers of Korean Air and Asiana saw revenues drop in 2019 following the trade tensions between Japan and South Korea during the second half of 2019, which saw airlines mostly from the South Korean side reduce flights to and from Japan. For many of these carriers, China and Japan are the major markets for the South Korean carriers, which to an extent has become the backbone of the growth of these major South Korean low-cost airlines. And with the ongoing outbreak this year, it has taken a heavy toll on the South Korean carriers, which according to the Yonhap news agency by estimates that there has been around 80% of the flights between Korea and China have been reduced. And as the outbreak starts to spread in South Korea, cities such as Daegu in the southern part of the country has seen a large spike of cases, prompting the Korean carriers to reduce their flights or suspend their existing services to the city. For Asiana Airlines, it's another year of struggle to survive given that it saw a bigger drop in revenue in 2019 compared to 2018, and with a high debt which has seen intervention from the South Korean government to help prop the airline up. Following an accounting scandal in 2019 which led to the resignation of key figures of the airline, here are just some of the reported steps that Asiana is taking as part of its emergency business management processes. The first major move that has been reported has been the large reduction of flights to China and other parts in Asia, following previously reported reductions in services as part of its restructuring. For the months of February and March, the airline has reduced its services to China by 75%, while other parts of Asia will see reductions of around 25%. In addition to the flight reductions, the airline has announced a series of cuts in employee pay, which has including asking staff to take unpaid leave between February and March. Following Cathay Pacific's similar move and what could be expected among other Asian carriers. Where it really gets interesting is with the senior management, as according to local reports, a group of executives and management officials of Asiana Airlines, among them including the Asiana CEO, Han Chang-so, have pledged to return between 20 to 40% of their salary. While the term resignation was used, the Asiana board has not accepted them as it's seen as a symbolic gesture, setting an example for its employees to sacrifice for the greater good, especially for the company, which a reported 1,500 of the nearly 10,000 employees of Asiana have elected to take their unpaid leave, and pilots for the airline have been reported to be taking a 50% off their bonus pay as well as taking unpaid leave of around 15 days as well. This definitely isn't a great time for Asiana as it is now under new management following the sale of the airline to the consortium led by the Hyundai Development Corporation, and in a good indication so far, the company has not indicated it will back away from the investment in the airline. While Asiana has been the most reported airline that has been taking steps amid the ongoing outbreak, the business moves to maintain a sense of survival has been echoed among South Korea's aviation industry, with the likes of the low-cost carrier Jeju Air announcing similar measures to maintain operations of the airline. As for the ability for Asiana to survive, it has managed to do so for the past year given its problems. And like China, South Korea's government has been heavily favoring to offer assistance to businesses heavily hit by the coronavirus outbreak, as the South Korean government has pledged to offer loans and measures to reduce or waive aviation-related fees such as landing fees at airports. Given its recent financial struggles, the next moves that Asiana takes to combat the effects of the outbreak will have heavily implications on both the South Korean and Asian aviation sectors. being a major airline in the region as well as a connecting airline through its hub at Seoul Incheon, which makes the situation even more dire, with other destinations such as Thailand and Singapore being hard hit as well. And these fears from beyond the region of travelers who would consider Asiana could further put the airline's future in jeopardy. What do you think of the emergency business management processes that Asiana is undertaking to combat the effects of the ongoing coronavirus outbreak, and will it be enough to stay alive? Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene from the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.